Space looks calm and beautiful, right? Big starry skies, the kind of thing you put on your laptop wallpaper. But here's the thing, it's actually nightmare fuel. Like the universe is packed with stuff that would make you sleep with the lights on if NASA talked about it in detail. They don't exactly hide it, they just don't throw it in your face because, well, panic isn't a great PR move. So today we're going full don't read before bed. These aren't science fiction horror scripts. These are the real documented cosmic facts. Some are fascinating, some are terrifying, and all of them make Earth feel like a fragile Airbnb rental, cozy for now, but could collapse if the upstairs neighbor sneezes too hard. Grab your snacks, maybe hug a pillow, and let's count down the scariest truths about space. Number 9, the black hole next door. When you think black hole, you probably picture something far, far away gobbling stars in some distant galaxy. But guess what? One of them is practically our cosmic neighbor. It's called V616 Monocerotes, honestly sounds like a Wi-Fi password, and it's just 3,000 light-years away. Now 3,000 light-years sounds like forever, but in space terms that's a couple exits down the highway. Astronomers say it's not coming for us, but still, knowing there's a cosmic drainpipe nearby, sucking up matter and light, is unsettling. Imagine living next door to a tiger that happens to be in a really good nap. It's fine until it wakes up hungry. And here's a fun thought, we don't actually see black holes. We only know they're there because of the way they bend light and pull on stars around them, so there could be closer ones we just haven't noticed yet. Sweet dreams, right? And speaking of things you can't see, number 8. The invisible killer radiation. Space isn't empty. It's basically a giant tanning bed with the dial turned to lethal. Cosmic rays, tiny, high-speed radiation bullets, are constantly zipping around. Here on Earth, our magnetic field blocks most of them. Up there, not so much. Astronauts report flashes of light when they close their eyes in space. That's not imagination, it's radiation literally hitting their eyeballs. Imagine trying to sleep and suddenly seeing phantom fireworks. That's why long-term space travel is so dangerous. It's like marinating in a radioactive soup. And Mars. Everyone loves talking about colonizing Mars, but radiation is the biggest reason why it's not just a road trip away. Without Earth's magnetic shield, you're basically microwaving yourself slowly. NASA doesn't hype this part up because "come fry with us" isn't the best recruitment slogan. But if invisible death rays don't get you, how about a star going kaboom? Number 7. The star that could erase us. Say hello to Betelgeuse, not Beetlejuice, though say it 3 times and it still might explode. This giant red supergiant is running out of fuel, and someday it's going to blow up in a supernova. Scientists love to say sometime in the next 100,000 years. Which, thanks guys, that's like your landlord saying your building will collapse sometime before the year 100,080, not super comforting. When it does explode, it'll be so bright it could outshine the full moon, even during the day. Now good news, it's far enough away not to nuke Earth. Bad news, the radiation blast could still mess with our ozone. Think about that, our best sunscreen shredded by a star sneeze. One day, Earth might need SPF infinity. And while we're talking about space throwing curveballs, let's move from exploding suns to space rocks with bad timing. Number 6, rogue asteroids playing tag. Asteroids are basically the jump scares of astronomy. NASA tracks thousands of near-Earth objects, but they admit they can't track them all. Some are city killers, big enough to flatten Manhattan, small enough to slip under the radar until surprise. Remember the Chelyabinsk meteor in 2013? It exploded in the atmosphere with 30 times the energy of the Hiroshima bomb. No one saw it coming. Windows shattered, over 1,000 people were injured, and all of that came from a rock just 20 meters across. That's like a school bus deciding to cosplay as a bomb. Now imagine something 10 times bigger. Every shooting star you've ever wished on. Just know that's basically space tossing rocks at us for fun. And while rocks are bad enough, sometimes it's not rocks, sometimes it's entire planets. Number 5. Rogue planets wandering alone. Here's a fun nightmare. Not every planet stays loyal to its star. Some get kicked out of their solar systems, cosmic evictions, and drift through the galaxy alone. Scientists estimate there could be billions of these rogue planets just roaming in the dark. Picture it, a planet the size of Jupiter casually sliding into our solar system like, hey, mind if I crash here? It could yank orbits around like a game of cosmic billiards. Earth might suddenly find itself freezing far from the sun or flung straight into it. And the worst part, We wouldn't even see it coming until it was close. Rogue planets are basically the uninvited guests of the universe. And if that freaks you out, wait until you hear what's happening with entire galaxies. Number 4, galaxies on a collision course. Here's the long-term drama. Our Milky Way is on a collision course with the Andromeda Galaxy. ETA. About 4 billion years, which sounds far away, sure, but in cosmic terms that's like don't buy a house, you won't finish the mortgage. When galaxies collide, it's not a gentle hug. Stars get flung around like pinballs, black holes merge in violent dances, and solar systems can get launched into the cold void. Humanity probably won't be around to see it, but if someone or something is still watching Earth's sky, they'll see a cosmic light show that makes the 4th of July look like a birthday candle. And that's just galaxies crashing into each other. The whole universe has an even scarier trick. It's literally stretching apart. Number 3, the expanding universe problem. The universe isn't just expanding, it's accelerating. Imagine a balloon not only getting bigger but inflating faster every second. Scientists don't know why, so they slapped a label on it, dark energy, which is basically science speak for Japanese letter / we have no clue. If this keeps up, galaxies will be so far apart that night skies will turn completely dark. No more stars, no more Milky Way, just endless black. Imagine going camping, looking up and seeing nothing. Cosmic loneliness served cold. And while that's depressing, there's a theory that's even scarier. What if the universe doesn't just expand but tears itself apart? Number 2, the Big Rip scenario. Here's the nightmare fuel. If dark energy keeps accelerating expansion, eventually it could pull everything apart. First galaxies drift away, then solar systems unravel, then planets break apart, then even atoms split. Reality unzips like a sweater thread until nothing's left. No one knows if it'll happen, but just the possibility makes you want to touch the table and make sure it's still solid. It's like knowing your house might collapse one day, but no one can tell you when or if. And if that doesn't keep you up at night, here's the kicker: we barely understand the universe at all. Number 1. We're clueless about 95% of the universe. This is the ultimate cosmic mic drop. Everything you see, stars, planets, pizza, TikToks, makes up only about 5% of the universe. The other 95%. Dark matter and dark energy. Stuff we can't see, can't touch, can't explain. It's like living in a house where 95% of the walls are invisible and hoping they don't collapse on you. We build equations and fancy models, but the truth is, we're still in the guess and check phase of cosmic understanding. NASA publishes data, but deep down, everyone knows. The universe is playing a game of hide-and-seek and we're losing. So let's recap. A black hole hanging out uncomfortably close, invisible radiation bullets. A star that might explode any cosmic minute, space rocks with bad aim, rogue planets crashing the party, galaxies headed for a chaotic smash-up. A universe stretching into nothingness. The Big Rip possibly unraveling everything, and the fact that we don't even understand 95% of it anyway. Space is gorgeous, but it's also the scariest horror story ever written. The big question is, if most of the universe is still a mystery, what terrifying truths are hiding in the parts we don't even know exist yet? So what do you think? What's the creepiest space fact? Drop your wildest theory in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe for more weird science that'll keep you curious, and maybe a little scared long after the video ends.